Free enterprise, socialism, governments, Canada. Let me start talking about provinces. Today I'm going to talk about British Columbia, and then I'm going to kind of work that direction. We'll get all the way down east and tell you about some of the things that governments do in Canada to screw up Canada. And it's working well because they also have a co-partner, and of course that would be the federal government, because they're just all of the provincial governments on steroids. That'd be the federal government. They're always trying to take their rights away from the people, from the citizenry, the people who pay them. I mean, these politicians, you can't even fire these people, okay? Think about that. You hire a painter, he's painting your house. You think you go one day and he's actually changing the plumbing. You say you're fired. He says, you can't fire me. I want a raise. You got to pay for the plumbing, dumb person. I mean, it goes on like that all of the time. We got to fix it. How? First, you got to know the problem. Let me start telling you about problems coast to coast, and you'll get a headache like I kind of got a headache, because these people are put in place by us to manage the economy, to manage the roads, to manage the protection of a citizenry. Instead, these people are so busy taking our rights away, we don't even know it. So today I want to talk about rights in British Columbia. For instance, recently they had a gun amnesty. They don't have that right. It's not even legal, okay? I mean, you have to have a valid order in council from Canada's governor in council, but they don't have that right, but they do it anyway. And then they have this thing called the Wills Variation Act. When you die, you say, I left my money to the SPCA. It goes to their little tribunal, and all the liberals in British Columbia look at it and say, well, we don't even like dogs and we don't like cats, so we're going to give the money to the chapter of something else. They have that right. You don't have the right to even give your money away, okay? Ugh, is that socialism? It's stupid, isn't? What the heck is that? And then you got the Landlord-Tenant Act in British Columbia. And again, there's little things like this in every province. And we're going to get to them and tell you about them so you can maybe react. The Landlord-Tenant Act. If you live in a place and you get a notice, like the person that owns the property decide that they want you to move, okay? Should be their right, okay? So they give you 60 days notice. So you move. Because they gave you notice, in British Columbia, they have to give you a free month's rent. Are you kidding me? Then if you move out and they fix it up and rent it to someone else for a higher amount, you get to be awarded money, and you can even move back in and get 6 months free rent. How would you like to be a property owner in British Columbia? Does the word goofiness come to mind? I mean, that's kind of nice, I guess, if you're a socialist tenant, but it ain't very nice if you own the real estate. I mean, rent control, they got that too. They got everything. They're controlling the people. Ugh. And then we go to another thing with mortgages. You get a mortgage in British Columbia, and actually this goes throughout Canada. You get a mortgage for, call it 2%, but you have to qualify for, I think it's 4.5%. Really? Are you kidding me? It's true. Look it up. And then something else here is the, there's so many things. I got a headache already. We're going to keep talking though about these things in every province. These are the things that are left-wing, that people have sat around a table, those left-wing people, and said, how can we screw everybody's mind up? And nobody knows these things even exist until it comes to you personally. I just bought a house, and I've got tenants, and I evicted them because I didn't like them, and now I got to give them free rent. How y'all liking that? Hey, you come back tomorrow, we're going to tell you about some other province with the communist ways that they have employed. See ya.